Hey there, guys. What is going on? Sloppy here, playing some more Creativerse, and I am up here looking at the build. This is not the Creatinators server, but we'll be there in just a second. I just wanted to show you guys some of the progress from the build we started in last episode. I did some on stream, link in the description. I'll probably do more on stream because, hey, I have that power. And yeah, a bunch more work done in this area. It is a lovely area. And this has gotten a little bit bigger. You can see we've sort of finished the base of it. I started to lay out the top. I'm not happy with it. We'll probably redo that section. But you can see sort of, I think, what I'm going for. And there's a few kind of interesting things. I set these like back. I want to get a bit more depth. So the roof actually goes up as well as sort of these arched windows. I tried not arching them. It just looked very plain. So yeah, I think it's coming together pretty nicely. I'll probably work on it a little bit more on stream. This is Sunday, so tomorrow, and then I can show you guys a little bit more maybe at the end of this episode. But yeah, it's coming together pretty well. A lot of digging I have to do through this mountain, unfortunately, which is kind of annoying. But I think this is going to be a really cool build. It's going to be quite large, but not... Well, it is pretty big, but it's not crazy big. You know, it's not as big as like the train station I built or anything like that. So it's kind of cool. I think it'll look really cool resting in like this area. I think I might build up this mountain a little bit more. I also did a little bit of work with this like lawn, which you can see, and I think it adds a lot to have it like perfectly manicured. You see how it's like perfectly straight, these lines? They're gonna drop a little bit. Just a little detail. I'll probably put some gardens out front or something. But I just want to show you guys that before we jump into what I want to do today. So let's go over to Creatinators and play video game. We are over here on the Creatinators server, and this is where I logged out last time. Today we are building the spawn counterpart to this build here. So at spawn we're going to have a place where you can take a teleporter to come to this building here. And you can see it's adobe brick, iron, all this sort of stuff. So we're going to try and make, you know, the other side of this. Yeah, let's just go to spawn and see what we have already. Leave a like on video. Leave a like if you're so inclined. It helps the channel, and I like seeing thumbs up. Don't put thumbs down, though. Those are unhappy thumbs. I ran out of coffee, so my mind's working at half capacity. So far, we have this monstrosity of a nothing. And we got some work to do. We got some terraforming we got to get done, and some building we got to do. So I think I'm going to start by taking out this section. Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to take out a little bit of this section and try and get the floor the size we want it. And then we can work on walls and things. But first things first, let's get the floor the size I want it, and then we can worry about terraforming. Ja. First thing, floor. First thing, floor. Yeah. Boom, chicka, bow, wow, floor. Done. That's where the teleport's gonna be, is in the middle. I wanted some sort of fun way to get into it, so you're just gonna drop into it. And then, yeah, this is all transformed. You guys can see it looks pretty good. It all kind of, this narrow hill sort of going down, which I think is kind of a fun way to do it. I'm waiting for all the grass to grow, but it sort of looks not terrible. And I dig that. I'm going to wait for the grass to grow. I'll probably plant a tree or something here as well. But yeah, it looks pretty good. So I think next I put roofs. Not roofs, walls. I put walls. I put walls next. Do I? Yeah, I think so. I'll probably do a touch more here and there. I'll probably do a little bit of terraforming on this side as well. And yeah, I think like right here we do like a retaining wall as opposed to try and like get this like a very narrow cliff. But I'm happy with the terraform we did. I'm waiting for the grass to grow to see sort of how it looks. We might change it a little bit depending how the grass looks. But it is time for walls. Alright, I've been doing a bit of the walls, very much in the style that we had in the other place. A lot of iron, lots of adobe, and yeah, it's coming together pretty well. I'm contemplating doing a bit more adobe than like glass, just because some of these areas it's like, why would you want that as a view? I don't know if it'll work though. It's Kind of a lot. Sorry about the frames. At spawn, they don't... They you know, they stay around 30, but every now and again they dip, and that's frustrating. But anyway, that looks okay. We'll probably do something. I mean, the other thing we could do is not have them be even and do more of like a... where there should be windows, there can be, but maybe like one side they wouldn't have windows. You know what I mean? Like this side will be sort of like blocked off like this because there's nothing to look at, and then that side will open up. Maybe? Does that make sense? I mean, it wouldn't be even, but it would make. Do we care more about symmetry or more about making sense? I kind of like the idea of it not being perfectly symmetrical. Yeah, it's kind of cool. Anyway, the teleporters are going to be down there. And then I thought, well, where are we going to put the teleporters to come back? We're going to do something a bit different. We're going to do something a bit crazy. We're going to do something a little bit crazy. We're going to use fans. So when you come back, you're going to fall into a teleporter and then get fanned. And then maybe come up like right here. Can we do that? Maybe. That'd be kind of cool, right? So like you'll... drop, the teleporter will be like underneath where you come back to, and then eventually you'll end up like right here. You'll pop out and be like, oh, okay, that was different. We could use like phasers. We could use like phasers to make this block disappear. Yeah, we might as well try to be kind of cool. So a bit of machinery fun coming in, and then the rest of the room will pretty much just be barren because that's what we're going with. So anyway, let me do some collection of ice and stuff, and we'll try and make some fun with fans. Some fun with fans. Put like one right there, maybe. And then there'll be a roof on top of this place. Obviously. Yeah, let me go get some ice. Okie dokie, got a pretty basic machine set up here. Sensor detects, it'll phase out that block. And then, yeah, the teleport will drop you in. There'll be a fan right here. It'll blow you into those fans. Those fans will blow you up, and you'll be out. Easy peasy. The fans are off right now because they're super annoying to work with. Around. Gosh. Okay, so teleport will drop you in right here. I was going to have the sensor turn on the fans, which I guess I could easily do. Sure. And then as well as... this. Turn on those fans. Yeah, okay, cool. So I'm gonna set this all up now, and I guess I will go to the other teleporter and see if it works. Yes? Yes. Alright, moment of truth. Will it work? Dun 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 dun. I hope it works. It would be real sucky if it doesn't. Well, it was really easy to build. Yeah, not too complicated. I am a little worried that, like, loading in at spawn... Right, so it blew me into here. Okay, so we just need that one to be on. Right, so what happened there was... I was blown immediately out of range of the sense of the... I was blown out of range of the sensor, yeah. Like the sensor's at this level, so it blows you, and then I fell onto the fan that's a block below that. So it couldn't sense me, so it didn't turn on. Whatever. Now that's on, it should work fine. Why am I down here? Okay, cool. So that should be fine now. We're just going to leave it in darkness, because that's just the way we're going to do it. Because I don't feel like putting lights in it. Oh, I thought I could make that little tiny hole. Alright, cool. So... yeah, now we just need like a roof, maybe? We just need a roof. Now we can get back here. I'm only going to do one side. I was going to do like a thing that maybe I'll turn two fans on, see which way you go. But I think one side will be fine. I just need to put the teleporters in there. And then this place is all connected up. We just need a ceiling. Some sort of thing to cover the entry here. And do a little bit of work around the outside. Like sort of, you know, get this a little bit better aligned and whatnot. Sure, well, let me go grab another teleporter, get that all set up, and we'll get started on the roof. Oh, Roy, I've been adding some touches because I didn't feel like building a roof. I finished this little area, decided to just keep it simple, keep it light. I quite like it, it's kind of a nice entryway. And obviously then there'll be a ceiling. I've also just been doing, you know, some grass here and there. I've been sort of thinning out patches of grass, putting new ones. I really wish this would hurry up and grow, but yeah, you can see I've been doing little bits here and there. Put down a couple bits of log just to sort of add, you know, something. You know, just have a little bit of intrigue, you know, just something. I might do that more around spawn. I was going to do some leaves as well. You know, just like some random bushes here and there and whatnot. We'll probably hook up the pathway at some point. I don't feel like doing that right now. I probably will because it'll drive me bananas. Still waiting on this to grow before I do too much more with it. I did want to add like a tree, like right here though. And I was thinking maybe even a little pond might be kind of nice, but I'll wait to hear what you guys think. I don't know if I change it like too much. Oh my gosh, I hate getting seeds. If I change it too much, do you guys think it'll be like, do you guys care if I change the terrain that much? I guess I already terraformed it. But I was thinking like a tree and then a nice little pond might be nice next to the path. My goodness, and I don't know what I'm going to do here. Probably depend on the roof, what I do on these sides. But that's sort of what I've been up to. I think I am going to buckle down and get this roof on, though. I just was trying to put it off. I'm going to put another tree down at spawn somewhere. I was thinking maybe back here. So we've got this like nice little like river or lake, and I thought it would be kind of cool to have like a tree sort of next to it. So let's do it right here. And then we need a touch of grass, as they say somewhere. Boom, tree. Right. Right. I think you can use pigsley poop to fertilize, which is interesting. Okay, so now it's time to do what I've been putting off, which is build a roof. But I think this area just looks a lot better with a little bit of grass and some like little details like these logs. Roof. Roof, roof, roof. I put on a ceiling. I put on a roof. I put on a ceiling and I put on a roof. You can see it from up here. The only problem is, it did do that weird thing where it blocks out all light, even though it's very, very well lit. But yeah, I did this circle thing with the glass. We did it in the other place as well, so it kind of fits in very well. And yeah, the only issue I have is that it's quite dark. I put a light underneath here. I also put a light down here behind these slabs. But the other one's kind of still dark too, so it's got these shadows and whatever. And then we probably just need some sort of sign so people know, you know, exactly what this thing is. So I'll handle all of that, but I do want to figure out the terraforming. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time getting the outside of this, all these sort of things. I've done a little mock-up here. I just rolled it right into the wall. So you can see it's sort of, you know, I like did it more like this as opposed to how I had it before. Seeing as I was planning on having windows there, but because like we don't have the windows, I think it kind of works better like this. So I'm going to do that on the other side, and you can see the grass is mostly grown. It looks really good, and inside it also looks pretty good. It looks natural, which is really important, and yeah, I think this has a really good vibe to it. So I'm pretty happy with this build. I just want to finish up the outside, and we'll call it a day. Okie dokie. Slight bit of terraforming later. A few leaves here and there. Probably chop some of them down. Just did a nice slope to the roof. Put some more leaves. Maybe we'll do something here at some point. But it looks complete. It looks good. And I'm quite happy with this area. I think it's a nice addition. It's intrusive, but not terribly so. It's kind of weird that it's also a dome next to that one. So I think we do need something between them. Talk about like a tree or something, just because it is kind of strange from that angle. But it does mean we can get rid of this absolute monstrosity of a nothing. Its decorative wood wall is nice. I will concede that. I do not even remember how long ago it was that I put this here. I don't know what I was thinking. I think My idea was I wanted to use these blocks in the minigame area, so I want to see how they look next to each other. What a ridiculous person I was. My goodness. I should not be allowed to play this game. But yeah, let's just tear this down. And now this becomes a nothing hill. Like it was meant to be. Let's just like... Now this like pathway goes to nowhere, which is kind of funny. I dig it though. I dig a nowhere pathway. As many of you have pointed out, anytime I do an adventure where a pathway goes nowhere, I have followed many a nowhere pathway. It's just one of my many great qualities, I suppose. But yeah, I'm really happy with our work today. It's weird having nothing up here. We'll probably take away that pathway eventually. But yeah, I'll probably do a bit more work in Spawn on a stream just to sort of flush out some of the like randomness of it. But I really like this build we did. I hope you guys like it. If you did, let me know in the comments down below. I think it mirrors what's on the other side really well, and I think it'll fit in really nicely, blending between. It's a big build, but it's not too big. I might take out that top one, like this top adobe thing, and just close off the dome where it is instead. But it mirrors what's on the other side really well. I think it fits in pretty nicely. It's not too large to sort of screw up the view or anything. And it's pretty cool inside. You know, it's a pretty cool experience. I like the stuff we did hiding the teleporters. I hope people are smart enough to jump down that hole. And it's a cool way to get to the minigame area. I'll probably wait to put a sign until I decide what name we're going to go with for that area. But it's pretty cool. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Leave a like if you enjoyed. All that jazz. Come back next time. I'll show you guys what we did in the other place. I know I said I'd show you at the end of this episode, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do it next time, what we built in the other world. And I will see you guys later. Ciao.